Hey guys, I'm Greg. This is Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer should be a good one. This is from Sierra Nevada. This is their porter. I won't lie to you, I have had this beer before and I do like it. So, bought a 6-pack of it and I've had 1 or 2 of them already, and it's a very enjoyable beer. I'll be honest with you, it is good. So it's liable to become a staple in Greg's refrigerator for too long. This comes from Chico, California, Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. It is an American porter coming in at 5.60 ABV. The beer is brewed year-round, so if you can get Sierra Nevada beers, you should be able to get this one. The food pairings, the cuisine is barbecue. The cheeses are the buttery, the brie, the Gouda, Havarti, Swiss. It's considered a chocolate-type beer, so your chocolate desserts are going to go with it. And the meat they say here is grilled meat. So it's a strong beer, so it's going to take a strong dish to go with it. The beer is not recommended for extended cellaring. It's only 5.60 ABV. It's an American porter style. So if you get it, break it up. Don't try to save this one. It's not quite strong enough to sell them for very long. So, and Sierra Nevada's got their little code date on here. It tells you when it was done. So it's got the date on the bottle. This is a thumbs up for me on that. That's always a win-win as far as I'm concerned. This is a porter. Let's pour it down the center and see what we get. That's for the big head fans out there. Down the center porter. It's not a strong ABV, so that's why it probably poured a little larger head. If it had been a 6, 7, maybe even 8%er, you wouldn't have got that kind of head out of it normally. So. Porter is not supposed to be quite as, or not necessarily quite as dark as a stout's going to be. And this one is a representation of that. It is not black. It is almost like a cola. I can see it's like a dark ruby red. I can see the bulb through there. And it is fairly clear. I mean, this has got to be a filtered beer. It's not bottle conditioned. You can see the bulb through it, but it's like trying to look through it through a very strong iced tea or maybe a weak Dr. Pepper or Coca-Cola in a glass. So I can't see light through it. I mean, I can't see the bulb through it, so it's not black like a stout's going to be. And the head is still hanging around. I mean, it poured a very creamy, fairly thick head, pouring it down the center like that. So got just a little over a finger of head there. So let's get a nose on it, guys. Oh, that smells so good, especially if you like porters and stouts like I do. Caramel, coffee, roasted malt, chocolate, maybe even some dark fruit there, maybe even some dates or raisins or something like that. Wow, it smells delicious. And usually the smell that you get like this is going to come from a pretty good stout. I've not had the porters come up with the aromas like this one does. I mean, if I was blindfolded and you put that beer to my nose, I would say, well, that's a stout by looking at it, though. But being able to see the light through it like it is, I mean, it's right different. So, cheers, guys. The taste is just like the nose. Roasted malts, coffee, caramel, maybe a little licorice. A nice hop balance to that. It's not too sweet. It's not too bitter. I don't know what the IBU is. The bittering hops on this is Nugget, and the finish hops is Willamette. The malts is 2-row barley, caramel malt, chocolate malt, black malt, and dextrin malt. So, well, that looks good. Sierra Nevada, you need to come to Virginia. Don't go to Tennessee. We'll treat you right here in Virginia. Little sales pitch for them there. They're thinking about building a brewery. I'd like to have them about 20 miles up the road. That's about where they're thinking about doing it. Tennessee, I think, was still first on the list. So Sierra Nevada, I love your beers. Cheers. Well, that is so good. It's right out of the fridge, about 40 degrees. We're going to let it warm up. It's only going to get better from here. Stick around, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little bit left in the glass here. I mean, this is really, really nice. You're getting the same qualities of the stout, which is usually a pretty much stronger beer. It's they're usually the 6 and up ABV, where this one's less than 6, 5.60, and it's not completely black like motor oil. It's got a little bit of light coming through the beer, so it's not like drinking something that's really, really super heavy or really strong alcohol. So it's a pleasant change, and I really like this beer. So you get everything that you're going to get from a stout, so it's just a little bit lighter, a little bit easier, a little lighter mouthfeel too. So, follow chug. Yeah, that's very, very, very good. I enjoy their beers. I've not had hardly any of them that I didn't like, and they make a boatload of different kind of beers too. So might be a little prejudiced trying to get them to come over here on the East Coast, especially Virginia. I've always got Sierra Nevada beers in my fridge. Usually there's some in just about every fridge, one category or another. Some of them I have more of the higher ABV beers, and some of them more of the darker beers, and some of them the IPAs I try to move in faster so they don't go bad. So, guys, that being said, if you've had that beer, let me know. Give me some comments back on this. I'm gonna give it an A. I mean, it's a 9. It's a solid 9 on the scale for a porter. I mean, you couldn't get a whole lot better than that. I got a date on the bottle. It's good. It's a good beer. You ought to try this beer. Rate Beer has it at 96 overall and 97 in style. You don't get a whole lot better than that. You know what I'm saying? And Beer Advocate has it a B+. So, I'm a little prejudiced. I like their stuff. Very tasty. I'm hoping they're going to come here. So, guys, I'm gonna kick it up a notch. It's an A beer. It's a 9 on the scale. So, guys, leave me some comments back on this. If you've had it, let me know what you think. I like it. And it's available in the 6-pack, so that's what I bought. So, I mean, you don't have to buy a case of them or whatever. And actually, at Ben & Cellar, they sell them probably one at a time. So if you were local, or if you wanted something else shipped, if you wanted a mixed carton of 6 different beers, they can do that too. So, guys, give me some comments back on this one. I think you'll like it. If you like a porter, you'll like this one. So it's a pretty tasty beer. Come on back tomorrow. Let's see what's in the fridge then. See everybody then.